So I'm sitting here with Highland Husky head coach and athletic director Tony Johnson. My name is Ryan Burton. I'm a member of the Sportscast Media and the Huskycast. So if you could, Tony, could you introduce your coaching staff for the 2014 season, please?
Yes, no problem. Starting over here, Clint Colbert. Clint's going to be coaching junior high football for us. He's also coaching our varsity and JV offensive line. Next is Joel Dietrichs. Joel will be a defensive coordinator for us, doing some special teams coaching. He's also coaching the D-line as well. Next to me is Dakota Flory. He's going to be working with some special teams. He's also going to be coaching the JV and also coaching wide receivers and linebackers. Next is Jordan Jaspering. Jordan's also another junior high football coach for us. He'll be working with the D-line and with some of the receivers as well. And last is Josh Berry. Josh is one of our D coordinators. We're going to be working with the running backs, and he's also working with all of our defensive backs. And every coach here, like I said before, is going to be working some sort of special teams.
That's great. Can you talk a little bit about maybe the highlights and the lowlights of last season a little bit?
Yeah, we definitely had a lot of both. Last year we just missed making the playoffs. We stubbed our toe early at Winfield Mount Union, which ended up being the reason why we did make the playoffs. We didn't end the season as strong as we liked. We did have some injuries that played a role in that. But some highlights, we had a couple of games in a row where we really got our running game going, and we were able to really push the ball up and down the field offensively. We struggled a little bit at times defensively, but we did install a new plan defensively for this upcoming year. We're excited about it, and we're definitely looking forward to that.
This off season, what have you guys been concentrating on?
Well, after the district things came out and we noticed we moved up class to 1A, we knew right then as a staff that we had to get in the weight room. So we made it a goal of ours. We came together in March, had a meeting with the team, and pretty much made weightlifting mandatory. So we came together. The kids understood why we needed to do it. We had to do it just for the simple fact that we needed to get stronger. And then we also knew our numbers weren't going to be as high as they were in the past, so we had to do it to prevent injury as well. We really pushed kids to go off the track and make us stronger and faster. All of our weight room sessions were run by the guys that are in front of you right now. The coaches really stepped up and got the job done. The weight room was open in the mornings and it was open at night as well. And the kids, we also did some 7-on-7 work throughout the summer. So we had great participation from the kids, and that really elevated what we're going to be able to put on the field this fall as opposed to what it would have been.
I'm kind of old school. We didn't have the 7-on-7. We just showed up at camp and, practiced football. Can you explain the 7-on-7
Sure.
for just a little bit to me?
Yeah, we for the third year now, we've been going down to Burlington. And what it is your quarterback, running backs, and receivers go down and you basically run pass plays. There's a defense there. It's usually set up differently as far as how they're going to run points or whatnot. You usually run about a half a field, but we play for about an hour. So all our receivers and running backs get to work on all the routes that we run, and the quarterback can work on his timing. It's a really good setup for kids kind of learning how to run routes, how to run plays, and the quarterback getting into rhythm and whatnot. And then on the flip side of that, like I said, we're installing our new defense. So our D-backs and everybody got to work on some of our new coverages and whatnot. So coming into camp, those kids that showed up for 7-on-7 were weeks ahead of the kids that didn't.
So there's no loss on practice time there, really?
No.
You're back square one again when practice starts?
Yep.
All right, we're going to take a quick break here. We'll be right back.